Hey, so last point, and then I'm done with this rant. But Dwayne makes a perfect example because I do not speak for the black community. I do not speak for veterans. I don't speak for black veterans, but I personally am willing to forgive the young Gen Z kids who this was their first time voting, may not have known the ramifications of what they were doing. However, Dwayne does bring up a good point because when you're 13 years old, you still know who and who is not an a hole. And then for you to make this comment right here is kind of messed up. And here's why, because this is the boys will be boys type of logic right here. That's what that is. And here's why. Sure, if that is scientifically true, fine, whatever. But you know who does not have the luxury of making loads of bad decisions, as you say? Young black kids. We don't get that luxury. We don't. It's been proven. So miss me with this because yes, when I was young, I knew who was the good choice and who wasn't. When I was young, I knew that Nazis were bad. And when I was young, I knew these things. And oh, by the way, when you are a child, you learn what is right from wrong. And if you don't, then your parents failed you. Okay. But I guess that's going to be Biden or Obama's fault. But I digress. What I'm trying to get at is we do not have the luxury nowadays. And when you are 13, you still know. You still know. So if you think that you messed up and you made a bad choice and you are going to next time vote Democrat, then by all means, come in. I welcome you. Come on, let's go. Let's do this. But at the same time, let me make it clear. We live in an age where your political choices do actually dictate your moral character. That tells me about your moral character. Because if you are willing to vote for somebody who consistently threatens to strip others of their rights, that tells me a lot about you. That tells me that you either don't care or you just care about money. But you know what you were making when Biden was in office? You were making money. You were. And so it just tells me that you don't actually care. And so my question now to those who say that they've made a poor and bad decision, are you going to remember this time around? Because it was only 4 years ago that he got voted out of office the first time. And yet y'all forgot. So are you going to remember in another 4 years? Or are you going to hit us with the, well, I forgot and I made a mistake? That is what I want to know.